Well, how's it going, everybody? Let me adjust my audio. How's it going? Finally live. I had some issues with my audio. Apparently, I cannot loop back. I found out I can't monitor out from my audio interface for some reason. It just absolutely kills my. Have like a latency issue. The video just drops off completely, and so I was able to turn off monitor out, and that seems to have fixed my audio or my video issues that I was having. So yeah, been super busy lately. Have not had a whole lot of time to live stream. So finally, hoping to get back at live streaming a little bit more regularly here. Now that things are kind of slowing down. Been working a lot of long hours and all that, especially after Dayton. All that time off, you gotta make it all back up. But yeah, so thought I'd jump on here today after work. Just finally finished up work too. Thought I'd jump on here and do a little bit of ham radio. Something's up with the camera. I don't know why it's trying to focus. I think the eye mode's on or something. I might have to go fix that here in a second. But yeah, it's good to see everybody again. Good to see you in there, Paul. Appreciate you watching. Don't know who else is in there, but just add some music beat to it. Yeah, it's almost what it seems like. I think the eye mode's on, so I think I'm gonna have to adjust it here in just a second. But yeah, so yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do some sideband. I did actually I finally got the audio board set up, so that's how I'm running my audio now. I'm running audio from my mixer that Greg K6EGG gave me. It's his old Mackie audio mixer. Running that into my audio interface and into my computer. And how does the audio sound? Does it sound any better than the last live stream that I did? I haven't really had a chance to test it out, so this is kind of a real world test that I'm doing right now of my audio. I haven't figured out. I've got some issues. Not too bad. That's awesome. I've got some issues with the audio when I try to use the mic. I bought a PTT foot switch and everything, and I've been trying for about the last 2 weeks or so to get it to work with sideband, but I got to get some RF filters for the XLR because it's kind of feeding back. So it doesn't seem to be having the issue though when I'm not using the XLR microphone. When I'm using the hand mic, it seems to work just fine. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it ends up. But I'm gonna fix the camera real quick. So give me just a second. Y'all are gonna lose my video and probably audio for just a sec. But you'll still see Rumlog. All right, hopefully that's better. We'll see if it's... Yeah, I think I have my sensitivity too high. So it doesn't look like if I wonder if I go back to full screen. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. It's not doing that racking in and out of focus. Thanks, OM. I appreciate the sub. Good to see some new people in here. Need to get a mixer. Need the cables and a better mic than your Yeti. Yeah, I had a Blue Bird. I had a Blue Bird that I was using, and it sucked. It sounded kind of awful, but the Rode Pod mic I think is a good mic. There's much better other mics as well than this one, but this one's cheap, and I'm cheap as well, so this one will do for me for now. All right. See, I'm gonna jump on some sidebands, see if I can't find anything. The band's just kind of quiet today, so we'll see what's out there. But it was really quiet a minute ago. Buy all the good gear, or you can't justify unless you're making money. Yeah, I feel that. It's expensive to get all the stuff. Luckily, I've had a lot of the stuff like the XLR and all that. I've had that for a while because I've done production and stuff for a long time.
Maritime or marine mobile
Oh, that's the Maritime net. Don't really want to check into that. Doesn't sound like a whole lot of activity on 20 meters right now. Let me hit the team button and see. Good quality lights. There's some decent lights out there that aren't too terrible. The newer brand NEEWER, those aren't terrible. I've used those before in my freelance work, so they're not horrible lights. They're made in China, but they're not bad. They get the job done. I'm not hearing much activity on 20 meters. Yeah, there's some panel lights and all that. I'm just running a dome light overhead. And then another one off to my left here. I'd like to run 3 lights, but I'd rather buy radio stuff than more camera gear. Yeah, 20 meters does not seem to be happening today. What's that? Yeah, I don't know what the solar index is right now. Just trying to look, but I don't see a clear answer. All I'm seeing is the Maritime Open Net, I think. I'm not even seeing that now. So yeah, probably have to hop around a little bit to find anything on 17 meters. 168. Might be. Make sure I'm not Yeah, I'm connected to the right antenna. Try to make sure I'm not connected to the 6 meter. Yeah, no, I'm not connected to the 6 meter. How's it going, Andrew? 20 meters has been phenomenal in the early evening between 2200 and 0300. Making contacts using a ham stick, FT-857, and 100 watts into Australia during these hours. You can hear New Zealand, 5.9. Well, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully my antenna didn't fall down or something today. Hopefully the heat didn't damage it or something too. Let's go to... Oh, I'm hearing FT8, so... Bands were amazing last night. You got 20 new DXCC challenges. Holy crap, dude. Is Logbook of the World back open? Or back online? I saw something about it being back up, but not yet. Yeah. I don't know where I stand right now. 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. Yeah. I saw somebody saying that the bands weren't great yesterday. I don't remember who it was, but I don't know how true that is because, you know, people like to go on there and like to go on social media and complain about the bands and not even actually call CQ. You never know what you're going to find until you actually call CQ. Which is what I'm actually about to do. Make sure my power's up. Anybody hearing anybody at about 14,235? But yeah, hopefully I can get those bandpass filters, or not, RF filters for the XLR, and then I can use the foot pedal and the Rode mic instead of this, having to use the hand mic still. Because, like I said, it just creates a feedback loop of RF. Maybe I'll show you guys here in a little bit what it's doing, but I'm going to try to see if this frequency is in use real quick.
Is this frequency in use? Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo. Is this frequency in use?
Did that sound clean, or was there a little bit of RF getting into the audio?
Is this frequency in use? Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo. Is this frequency in use? Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo.
I don't like the EQ on it. I can hear the EQ and it does not sound good. I think I'm EQ'd right now for the pod mic on the radio because I think I flattened it out.
CQ20, 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 Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo, CQ20, CQ20, Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo, calling CQ from Northern Texas on 14235. CQ20, CQ20, Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo, CQ20, CQ20, Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo, calling CQ, CQ, CQ on 14235 here from Northern Texas. Golf 2 Mike Mike. Just had to turn the noise reduction on there. Try again one more time. I copied your call sign though, I think. Was it Kilo Golf 2 Mike Mike? I had you about a 5 and 5 and 8. I'm gonna put you down for 5 and 8 if you can still hear me. The band sounds like it might have faded out a little bit. I think you said you saw me at Hamcation, maybe, or Hamvention. Couldn't really make it out too much. It's really hard to hear right now. You were good. I had you pretty, like I said, I had you at a 5 and 8 here a few minutes ago. But really, it's the bands are kind of seem like they're kind of fluctuating up and down a little bit.
We'll cut it short, and hopefully I'll pick it up back up the next time I catch you in the log there. Working conditions in 7610, DH2 antenna. Good to meet your acquaintance.
Yeah, good to make contact with you, Mike. Appreciate it. Good to hear you on here. Hopefully I'll catch you on here again soon. Kilo Golf 2, Mike Mike, Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo. Thanks for the contact. 73. QRZ Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo, CQ on 20 meters. CQ20, CQ20, Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo, CQ20, CQ20, Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo Collins, CQ on 14235.
Well, that was cool. I don't know if Mike's in here or not. Kilo Golf 2 Mike Mike. I'm not sure if he just heard me on there or if he's somebody that's watching the stream, but if he's watching, I appreciate the contact. The bands are a little bit rough. Oh yeah, there he is right there. Yeah, appreciate the contact. Yeah, it was a little bit hard to hear you. Just the band's just, I don't know, kind of fluctuating up and down for me. I'm not sure if that's just me or if that's for everybody.
CQ, 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 CQ20, Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo, calling CQ, CQ, CQ on 14235 here in northern Texas. Juliet Station, one more time. Copy the 5-5, and just to make sure I got your call sign right, that's Whiskey 8 Victor India, QSL? You kind of dropped back out there. The bands have kind of been going up and down. If you want to give that call sign one more time, I think I copied it correctly. Whiskey 8 Victor India, QSL? Yeah, you've pretty much faded all the way out. The bands have been a little bit rough for me this afternoon here in North Texas. I'm going to give you a 5-2 if I can confirm that call sign. Was it Whiskey 8 Victor India Juliet, QSL? Yeah, I lost you completely. It's just so far down in the noise. It's really, really hard to hear you. I'm gonna try turning up my my preamp and see if maybe I can't pull you out of the mud. My call sign is Kilo India 5 India Romeo Echo KI5IRE. Yeah, I'm still having a really, really hard time pulling you out even with the preamp on. Hopefully we can try again here in a little bit. Maybe the band conditions will improve. Yeah, all I copied was the 5-5. I could not copy your call sign though. It's still really, really rough. My call sign is Kilo India 5 India Romeo Echo if you're still listening.
Y'all know what his call sign is? I couldn't quite make him out. Are y'all hearing him?
Okay, yeah, if you're still listening, Whiskey 8 Victor Italy Juliet. I'll go ahead and log you. I think I copied your call sign right now. Thanks for the contact if you're still listening. I appreciate it. 73.
It was Victor Italy Juliet, right? VIJ? Something's just giving me a ton of noise. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I had a really hard time pulling them out. All I got was, I think, a Juliet, so... Paul, you said I got it right. Did I get it? Which one was it? VI or VIJ? Because I thought I heard a Juliet in there. Gonna try pulling down the noise reduction maybe. Might go try another band too. Also try tuning it up one more time too. Okay, VIJ. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. If you're watching Whiskey 8 Victor India Juliet, I appreciate the contact. Thank you very, very much. I think I logged that right. Yeah. I logged that right. Cool. It's been so long since I've done sideband. There's somebody. I'm gonna move around a little bit and see if I can't. Maybe a little bit of attenuation. I really just need to clean up the noise.
Well, it's still down there, looking shiny, looking pretty. So, you know, hopefully one of these days it'll do something other than doing hydro.
There we go. A little bit cleaner with the attenuator cranked all the way up.
Yeah, for our Christmas lights, very good, Keith. Well, brother, I better let you go. There were a couple other guys in there. I'll holler at them if they're still around and see what they're doing. But I'm glad I got a hold of you there. And because I was thinking about you for that hurricane rolling here.
I need to fix
keep an eye on it.
my run log because it's not doing cat control. Should be now. There we go. Yeah, it's just really hard to pull anybody out tonight. Really, really hard to pull anybody out. I was gonna show you guys the forget what it is. It's 325. I don't know if they're talking right now or not, but the Hurricane WatchNet is active right now too for Hurricane Beryl. I don't know how you say it. So if you're a weather nerd like me, I enjoy listening to that. Hopefully that's not too loud. I had to turn the AC on again in the shack. It's hot. It's I can show you guys, but it's not up right now. I think it's 99 degrees right now. But my weather's not showing back up on the ham clock. I think it's 99 degrees here in Texas. It's yeah, 98 is what the ham clock shows right now. It's hot. I'm not a hot weather person. Good Lord, your outside temp shows 115. I'm gonna guess you're probably somewhere near Desert Southwest, if I had to guess. Oh, you're near Frisco? There you go. You can hear the you can kind of hear the net. Yeah, it's probably because you're in direct sunlight if your thermometer is in direct sunlight. I need to get an actual weather station here at the house, but I haven't had a chance yet. I've been spending a lot of money on satellites and trying to get all this audio stuff. I probably spent a few $100 with that. But yeah, Hurricane WatchNet, if you guys have never listened to it, it's pretty cool. How's it going, Nick? Appreciate you joining the stream and checking it out. I am in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area. I'm in northern Texas. So I'm going to jump around a little bit more. See, I just wanted to show you guys the Hurricane Watch Net, though. Hurricane Watch Net's pretty cool, I think. Like I said, if you're a weather nerd like me, you'll enjoy it. A little bit probably too high in the band for a whole lot. Sounds like DX maybe. If I can pull him out. Oh, we'll try to work him. Orlando, Florida. I don't know if I'm staying on 20 or not. I was going to go probably a little bit lower in the bands and see. Probably go down to like 40 meters here in a few minutes. See if it's open yet. See what the propagation's like. 'Cause 20 is really noisy for me right now. It's not usually this noisy for me. I'd like to know who this DX station is, though. See if I can maybe pull him out.
November 5. Yeah, this is November 2, November 5. You're 5-9 in New York.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull him out. I can hear him, but I can't make out what he's saying, though. Band sounded a little bit better than it was, though, a few minutes ago. Much better. I can't figure out what
Alpha Golf 4 Romeo Oscar, I think.
This guy sounds like DX again.
Oh, thank you very much, David from North Mississippi. Your signal here in Lima, 599.5.
Can't quite make that one out either.
73, my friend. Bye-bye. Oscar Alpha 4, Delta Alpha Golf.
Oscar Delta 4 or Oscar Echo 4 maybe?
Oscar Alpha 4.
Oscar Alpha.
Delta Alpha Golf TQ. Papa Brasil 5. Okay, Papa Bravo 5 Oscar Alpha 4, Delta Alpha Golf. Hola Roberto, ¿cómo estás? Adelante.
Oscar Alpha 4. Not that much so far.
Un abrazo Roberto. Cuídense, gracias por llamarme. 5-7-9 por acá, bye bye. Muchas gracias por la atención. Quede claro. Chao. Romeo Bravo.
Might have lost that Peru station. I'm not hearing him now. Either that or he... I don't know. I can't tell if it's just a band or if he's just not talking. Maybe it wasn't his frequency. Slide down. What did you build your antenna out of? Did you do speaker wire or antenna wire, or what kind of wire? I tried to build a 60, I think it was a 63-foot random wire a few months ago with a 9-to-1, and it did not work very well for me. Hopefully you have better luck than me. I could not get that thing to tune up without a tuner. Somebody tuning up, so we'll see. I think mine might have been the wrong length, so hopefully your 9-to-1 has better luck. I bought one of those 9-to-1s off of Amazon with the SO239. It's a it's like a little black box. I don't know the brand or anything like that, but I kind of threw that thing together. It didn't work out great for me, but I kind of just measured it and never tuned it. I cut it before I actually did any tuning, and I think I did something wrong with it. Sounds like DX.
Te lo estoy diciendo, desde hace 7 años, 8 años lo estoy diciendo, estás equivocado. No, ahí fue que sacó historia de 20 años atrás.
Yeah, my problem also might have been that it was a cheap one, so it might have been not wrapped right or something. So yeah, hopefully your LDG random wire works out good. I'd like to hear how it performs when you get it tuned up. Too much noise.
White and sweet for a month. Just too buggy for me, over.
some really strong signals down here.
Alright, there it is. Yeah, 4 hours. That'd be 3.
There's that, yeah, they were speaking Spanish, Jim.
KI5IRE. Patrick was out here.
Good to see you in here, Jim, by the way.
He went to, well, both of us got off. We went to the round table and,
there's a wideband guy. About 3 kilohertz wide.
Back out here.
Sounds good.
So what you been up to all day, Roger?
Somebody tuning up down here at 300. See if I can't pull him out, maybe if he starts talking. Yeah, that's gonna be Maritime Net, probably. That's good. It's all good, man. Glad you got to talk to the wife. Can't imagine it's very easy being away for a long period of time, so hope y'all's conversation was good, man. You didn't miss a whole lot. It took me, I was late getting on here. Had some computer issues, as normal. Yeah, man, that's tough. That is tough. It's almost like they're running lower set, man.
Test out the waters. We're just north of Toronto, near the Toronto Pearson Airport. Yeah, the call sign here is Victor Alpha 3 X-ray Delta X-ray. Very good. Thank you for the signal reports, and we hope to hear you on the air for the Canada contest.
Is there a contest going on right now in Canada?
QRZ, Victor Alpha 3 X-ray, Delta X-ray. The Kilo Fox 0 station again. Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango 59. All right, my friend, 7-3, have a great weekend. QRZ, Victor Alpha 3 X-ray, Delta X-ray. Hello, CQ, CQ20, CQ20. This is Victor Alpha 3 X-ray, Delta X-ray. Hello, CQ, CQ20, CQ20. This is Victor Alpha 3 X-ray, Delta X-ray.
Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo.
Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Tango Sierra 59.
Jim's making it in there. That's good.
All right, thanks from North Central Florida. Have a fantastic weekend, my friend. Take care, 7-3. All right, you're doing the trip for portable. Take care. QRZ.
Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo.
Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo 59.
Copy 59. Got you 59 as well.
All right, thank you, my friend. Have a great weekend, 7-3.
7-3, thank you.
QRZ, Victor Alpha 3 X-ray, Delta X-ray. Whiskey 5, Lima Charlie, Whiskey 59. All right, thanks for Oklahoma. Take care, my friend, 7-3. QRZ, DA3 XDX.
Is it the Canada Canada Day contest. I think I heard him say maybe.
Hello, TQ 20.
But yeah, good job on getting in there, Jim. I couldn't hear you. I guess we're too close still.
All right, thank you for the contact, my friend. Take care. Have a great evening.
Surprised I'm not hearing more Canada stations on. I saw something. That's the Canada station. I usually get Canada pretty clear. Not today. This is somebody to talk.
Delta X1 Romeo Kilo.
Está como si estuviera aquí en el baño de mi casa, casi como alma, 20. Está dando 20 fuerte y claro, Rafael.
Muchas gracias, Emilio. Tú también estás muy... No te doy 20, pero sí te doy 10 decibeles. ¿Qué potencia estás usando?
Estoy usando 700 vatios ahora mismo en antena. Una antena de 3 elementos, la Monthly Classic K3, que es una antena grande, pero nada más de 3 elementos.
I think you got him before I called.
El amplificador es el ACO,
You called before me.
tiene que conocer
I
un
hadn't called him
amplificador ruso. ACO 1000 y eso es todo, y ya esos 5000 que estoy hablando ahora mismo contigo.
Correcto, Emilio. Pues suena muy bien, ¿eh? Está sonando muy bien. Tu señal 5.9 más 10
I'm gonna try
decibeles
this
aquí en
Spanish
Ciudad de
station. I don't
México.
know what
Y
country
este
it
es
is.
tu audio, escucha.
This sounds good.
Que es una antena grande, pero nada más de 3 elementos. De 10, 15, 20, el amplificador es el ACO 1000, tiene que conocer un amplificador ruso. Y eso es todo, y ya esos 5000 que estoy hablando ahora mismo contigo.
Ok, ¿cómo escuchaste? Adelante.
Excelente, Rafael. Gracias ahí por el reporte, gracias ahí por la grabación. Fíjate, primera vez que me graban. O sea, local me graban, pero internacional, primera vez que alguien se ha tomado. Se ha tomado ahí la oportunidad de grabar. Muchísimas gracias.
They're having a rag chew though, so we may move on. Give them a couple of more seconds.
Lo necesito, me falta México, lo tengo a México. Y mira, ¿sabes qué? Es la segunda vez que hablo con ustedes, pero la otra vez el muchacho no me lo confirmó. Pero por favor, si tú puedes, si eres tan amable ahí en QRC, tú me confirma el eso, por favor, Rafael, y te agradezco mucho que te haya tomado el tiempo de tomarme la palabra.
Pero claro que sí, con todo gusto. Y disculpa que no le he hecho mucho, pero...
Armando, 5-9 más 10, 5-7, Pablo con la B invertida.
Lots of Spanish stations on today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump down to 40 because I'm not hearing a whole lot. 7.225. See if 40's any better. Oh, 40's much quieter. see. 40 starts at 125. Yeah, 40 is a lot quieter. Sounds a lot better.
And they followed us all the way into New York. And of course, we landed at LaGuardia. That one has the TX engineering rotator down. Una vez escuchando mi radio y me dio por prender acá los radios en la Florida. About me, I'd like to try Warren real quick. You never know. It may never ever tickle you again. WA4 UG. There's two of you in there. I did before you can say ID. Hey, Michael, just have a nice message to call 5200. I mean, really, Larry, understand why we had to do the police the frequency like we were instructed to by the SDC.
Is there an argument going on here?
Sometimes that means taking drastic measures when dealing with drastic characters.
Can't tell.
I mean, sometimes the cops have to shoot people.
Good Lord.
Forrest, check your mail.
Don't click on it. It's going to be a large black dude with a 12-inch dong. That's me, man. You better shut up about my shit. You ain't supposed to tell people
Good Lord.
about that. You need to be proud of that.
It's kind of,
If I had one of those, I'd be hanging out at the community pool.
God.
I'm 65 years old. Ain't nobody want to see that.
Must be a bunch of old drunk dudes.
ATF? No. Old dangling fury.
Alright. Guess that's what 40 meters has turned into.
Given up by radio. I don't know. I might have to downsize here from over and lines them out. That's why that's why Michael Obama doesn't want to run for president.
She's the dominant one.
One last call is the frequency used. Alright, nothing heard. So this is Kilo Charlie 0, Delta Whiskey Zulu. This is a 100 watts and a wire Sunday evening net. We run this net every Sunday night near this frequency, and it's an open check-in sort of thing. I just work the pile up.
Well, I was hoping that was going to be somebody calling CQ, but I don't feel like checking into a net.
He's already stirring the pot again.
Welcome. Our club webpage is www.3905ccn.org. If you're using that logger, click on the club icon at the top of the screen.
A lot of
This
nets
is a
going on right
directed
now.
deck. Station should only communicate when requested by net control or when requested to relay. If you're new to our net,
I'm not losing him, man. Play channel 73.
Maybe I'll go check the POTA cluster and see what all's on the POTA cluster. See if there's anybody on there doing a sideband POTA. Maybe I can hear. Pull him out of there.
Is it KEN?
Yeah, the bands are a little bit rough tonight, for me at least. Just a little bit too rough for me. It's a shame. I was hoping to make more than 2 contacts. Or, I guess I made 3. I made 3 today. Let's see. Maybe I'll go play some DMR real quick. Because I do have the Openspot fired up too. What am I on? I'm on DMR. I don't know what network I'm on though. Let's see. Grandmeister. It looks like Grandmeister. It's not letting me scroll. No. And my API key is not saved either. Toss the API key again. So I'll have to go do something else. We'll do, what do I want to do? Maybe I'll go do YSF America Link. See if anybody is on America Link. I'll probably have to mute it because I can't play the audio out of my computer. You guys should be hearing it though here in a second. So I'll have to play it through there. So we'll see if I can't get it to work.
Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo, listening on America Link.
Yeah, I don't have a way to route the audio on this radio into the audio console. I'm gonna have to make some kind of cable or something. And I just realized I don't have an antenna plugged into this radio. Give me a sec. Alright, we'll see. America Link on YSF is 32592. That's the YSF reflector number.
KI5IRE listening on America Link.
I'm surprised nobody's coming back to me. Usually I can get somebody within the first few minutes on America Link. Maybe I'll have to go over to 30 Charlie. Might have to go to 30 Charlie. Since I can't hear the audio on monitor because I don't have a way to pipe it into the mixer. How does it sound there on the stream when I key up on America Link? Hopefully it sounds good.
JC3 Whiskey Mike Mike. K3 JAY.
KC3 Whiskey Mike Mike. This is Kilo India 5 India Romeo Echo.
Kilo India 5. How are you this evening?
I'm doing great. Just sitting here playing around on the radios here tonight. Played around on HF for a few minutes, but the bands are just really kind of rough today on HF side.
This weather is crazy.
Yeah, the weather here in Texas is just hot. It is, my hand clock showing about 98 degrees here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area right now.
Wow, I didn't realize I was reaching out. We're in the 80s. I'm in Delaware, and it looks like it's going to be maybe a little rain. And then not super comfortable, but not super hot either, you know?
Yeah, I would definitely take 80 degrees over. I would definitely take 80 degrees over 98 degrees. I'm not very much of a warm weather person myself. You can always add layers when it's cold, but you can't take layers off. But you can take layers off when it's cold.
I think I messed that up saying that. I couldn't get it out. I'm a little bit tired right now. Just got off of work a little bit while ago.
I am much more cold weather person than a hot weather person. And we have had some heat this week also. Probably not as much as you've had. But it's quite hot. We've been in the 90s a good part of the week. So that's hot enough. Yeah, I mean, I'll take the cold weather, but, you know, the cold weather you guys deal with up there in Delaware, that's a little bit too cold for me, especially when you're having to plow feet of snow and, you know, every other week. It's nice to not have to plow snow here in Texas, but I would definitely take the cold in the summer over the heat. The heat's just a little bit too much, especially this time of year when it starts to get a little bit of humidity mixed in there as well. It's just not very fun at all. We really do not get all that much snow. We do it occasionally. You're kind of breaking up a little bit there. It's I'm not sure if that's on your end or my end. I'm also live streaming on YouTube as well right now, so it could be on my end, but yeah, it's a little bit hard to hear you on that last transmission. I said we don't get all that much snow, but we do dip down into single digits. But are you a Texas native over? I am a Texas native, so yeah, I'm here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so we do not get very much snow at all down here. I would take the snow though right now. I would definitely take it this time of year. But yep, Texas native, born and raised here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so I should be used to the heat by now, but it's hard to get used to it. Yeah, I understand that. I have never ventured that far. Well, I've been sort of, you know, not that far last summer. Lived in the Northeast my entire life, not necessarily in Delaware, but New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania area. Yeah, there's definitely some really pretty country up there. I've been to Connecticut and New York a couple of times and really enjoyed it. Hoping to come out there at some point during the fall and see some of that fall foliage and all that. But yeah, we don't, you know, we get about 2 seasons here in Texas, and that's winter and summer, and not very much in between. So the Northeast is really nice about this time of year, I'd imagine. I've been there a couple of times, but I think it was more so in the fall that I was there. So, you know, didn't really get to experience into the winter there. But I definitely know it gets down to the single digits up north. Went to visit a buddy in Indianapolis when it was in the negatives a couple of years ago, and that was a much different experience than when it gets that cold here in Texas. That's for sure. Yeah. I've had temperatures northeast or northwest Pennsylvania to about -20. It's about never experienced, and it was exactly that experience. Yeah, there's definitely some really pretty country out there in the Northeast. Also went to Ohio this last year or last month for Hamvention, and it was nice weather up there. I don't think it really got above 80 degrees or so, but it was definitely humid the first day of Hamvention, and but it was tolerable. Nothing like we have to deal with here this time of year in Texas. Yeah, I understand that. Nothing near what you have to deal with as far as the heat and whatnot. But I just got a text from my buddy. I was kind of sitting here on this little HT, and I'm surprised I'm making the trip. But I guess I'm getting to the repeater, and I guess I'm a little sketchy.
Okay, yeah, you're going through a repeater. It's a little bit spotty every now and then, but that last transmission was pretty clear. What HT are you running?
3JAY. I think you're just a little light, so talk a little closer into it. And good afternoon to the other station, I believe, in the Dallas area. Name here is Jay, same as call sign. That's great.
Yeah, I think we might have doubled. I think I might have doubled with. I think it was KE5IRE. I'm not sure who it was, or K3JAY is I think I might have doubled with. I was just curious what HG you're running there. Kilo Charlie 3 Whiskey Mike Mike.
Yeah, me and my friend Dave are both on an FT5 Yaesu handheld, and I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to put the channel or go into the open spot. I suppose it has to be in the A bank, I'm guessing, so we can pick it up that way. But we're both on a handheld. We're about 3 miles from the Seaford, Delaware machine, which I guess we're going through, and Dave's maybe half a mile to a mile further away from me, so I don't know how you're copying both of us, but it's obviously working for him on his HT now, which we were not sure of. Back to you.
Yeah, you sounded great. You came in loud and clear on my end. What HD was that again? I think I might have missed copying on that.
Oh, both of us are using a Yaesu FT5 Delta, you know, the small handheld, and it works okay. I mean, we just got an extended whip on it, nothing fancy. I'm just going to figure out where I got to program the frequency, the simplex frequency for my open spot, so I can have it do the heavier lifting when I'm not in range at a repeater.
I'm not sure on the Yaesu HTs. I'm actually on a Radioddity DB25-D. It's a DMR mobile right now here in the ham shack. And then I use a Anytone 878. And I'll cross mode both of those into a YSF reflector on the Openspot 4.
Wow. How far are you from your repeater?
I'm actually going into a open spot about probably 2 or 3 feet away from the radio.
Yeah, I didn't catch that at first. I'm sorry. That makes sense.
Yeah, these open spots work really well. I've had mine for about a year or so now, and I love it. It's a workhorse for sure. It's definitely nice to be able to quickly switch Wi-Fi networks compared to when I was using my Pi-Star hotspot.
Oh, I mean, I purchased an open spot. The other gentleman, I'm not sure I'll call a name, the K1, KI5 Radio Echo, but not sure the name. But you know, I got to figure out how to set the simplex transmit to go into my Openspot, which I just got. So we're both about 3 to 4 miles from our repeater, and both on the same handhelds.
Okay, copy that. KI5IRE for ID. The name here is Chase. Yeah, you should be able to just program that into, I don't think you'd need to set a second bank. I just use mine on one VFO. So you should be able to do it that way, and it should send and receive on the, or should transmit and receive on the same simplex VFO bank.
Right. I'm just not sure whether it has to be on the A bank, which it probably does, and maybe it also has to be on YSF. I am not sure on that one, but we'll learn it. All right, Dave, pick it up. KC3, Whiskey Mike Mike, K3JAY in the group.
Kilo Zulu 4, Hotel Delta, Kilo India 5, India, Romeo, X.
To get into your
I heard Kilo Zulu 4 Hotel Delta in there.
Yes, sir. I'm listening to your stream right now. I'm Nick. I just got on here on my HD and just wanted to say hello.
How's it going, man? I appreciate you calling me on here and making a contact with me. Yeah, I was just talking to Kilo Charlie 3 Whiskey Mike Mike and Kilo 3 JAY here. I'm not sure if you have a FTM5 or not, or a FT-5IRE or not, but they had some questions trying to figure out if they needed to add anything if they needed to do anything specific to get that radio to work with their Openspot.
No, I'm on an FT-70, and I've never used an Openspot. There's a wsjt-x repeater down not too far from me.
Okay. Yeah. I think they should only need to program it in one bank. I did hear Jay say something about wsjt-x. wsjt-x is a different mode than YSF reflector, or than wsjt-x. wsjt-x is a different mode than Yaesu System Fusion, so I don't think you would need to enable wsjt-x mode, but I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I don't use a Yaesu radio, but that's kind of my understanding of it. If my thinking is right.
Yeah, we copy.
Yeah, there's a lot of YouTube videos out there and stuff on setting that up. So hopefully somebody with a little bit more knowledge on Yaesu HDs can steer you in the right direction. I wish I had a better answer for you to help you get that set up, but Like I said, I don't currently have a Yaesu HD.
It's really a slick little radio. It really is. I think it's awesome. I've been really happy. I mean, I got an Anytone, or I think 2 of them, actually, for DMR, but the Fusion's interesting. The radio has its quirks here, of course, but it's pretty cool. I mean, we only live, me and Dave, KC3 Whiskey Mike, he only lives maybe as the bird flies, maybe a mile and a half, and we're just shy of making each other direct. I mean, between us we can if in a car or whatever between us, but we're just a little shy of making a local trip currently, but it looks like we can make it pretty much this way, so all good. I mean, you know, all good. And obviously activity is always good from everybody who tries to be helpful, so we really appreciate that. It's K3JAY.
Yeah, both of you guys sound really good. Those FT5s sound really good. So hopefully that might be one of my next purchases is one of those handhelds, because those sound really phenomenal on over here on YSF.
Yeah, thanks. I think they're really cool. And I helped a friend out at Dayton, so he basically, when I met him in his house in New Jersey, he just said, hey, put this in your car. I said, what's this for? He goes, oh, I got extra ones. So it's yours, new in a box. I can't complain. He's a good guy. We buy and sell a lot of stuff sometimes. So he just gave me one. So I said, one of these days I'm going to get one. And they're like magic. Like it was, I don't know, what do you call that? When you try to make it happen. I forgot the name of that. But anyway, yeah, it just showed up. So I'm like, well, okay. We take it, most thankfully. But I'm going to run out for a minute. I have to check a thing for a friend in D.C. that's asking me that having vision problems where the menu button is for an FT-1000 Mark V. So I'll be back in here in a couple of minutes. You guys carry on.
It was good talking to you, Jay. I appreciate the contact, and hopefully you'll get that FT5 set up here soon, and I'll be able to hear you on your Openspot. Feel free to shoot me a message. My email's on my QRZ. Maybe I can help you get that set up. I'm probably going to step out here in a few minutes as well. KI5IRE.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to do the same thing and go by the side here, but it sure was a nice QSO, and I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, I appreciate the contact. It was good to talk to you, and hopefully I'll hear you on here again soon. Good talking to you, Kilo Charlie 3 Whiskey Mike Mike from KI5IRE.
KC3 Whiskey Mike Mike. I'm clear. Clear.
Kilo India 5, India, Romeo, Echo, KI5IRE from K9LTR.
K9LTR from KI5IRE, how's it going? K9LTR, KI5IRE, how's it going today? I don't know if my first transmission made it through or not.
Negative. This is the first time I heard you. So I just thought I'd make it a quick contact. Just letting you know I watch your videos. My name's Tom. I'm from Gray, Tennessee. I watch your videos. I think you do a really fine job, and I just wanted to pass that along to you. I heard you out here on America Link, and I'm connected through the Yaesu cross-coding of Openspot 4 in DMR. And with you. Back to you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's a lot of hard work to make videos, but I do appreciate the support. I appreciate people when people notice. Yeah, you sound great. Sounds like you're making it in. I think it kind of broke up a little bit, but I think you said you're cross-moding DMR into Yaesu System Fusion.
The other way around. It's FCS C4FM 70D is what I'm using, and I'm cross-moding into DMR through an Openspot, a Shark Openspot 4.
Okay, yeah, it sounds really good. It's pretty clear. It's a little bit breaking up, but that could just be my internet. But yeah, you sound really clear. No issues at all here, and you probably might actually sound a little bit better than my DMR. I'm not sure if I made it through or not, but I was just saying that it sounds really clear. The way you're coming in, it sounds really, really clear. Probably sounds better than what DMR sounds like, I'd imagine, on Crossmode.
And I'll be clear. KI5IRE, LTR. I'm not sure if I dropped you somewhere down the way. It does happen. I don't back to you, so I threw it to you, and I'll click.
You kind of broke up on that last transmission. I think I might be having some internet issues.
Kilowatt 4 Papa Oscar Papa. Yeah, I've noticed that when people are going through different connections and ways, there's a lot of and a lot of times I've wondered if it was my radio, but it turned out like you're real clear, but then he was cross mode and all of that. Well, he was dropping out, so you know, it's for me, just getting into it is a lot to think about before I start adjusting my stuff.
Yeah, I think it's definitely my internet, because it seems like just about everybody's having packet loss on my end, according to my Openspot. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just running too much stuff on the computer right now, and it's just taking up all the bandwidth on my network.
Well, you're the one that's sounding the best. You know, I didn't have any spaces, and everything was fluent and really easy to read. So yeah, yours was one that I was talking about. It was so good there. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going through a 5-star hotspot with my 70D here. I got a 500 in the shack in there, but I'm in the other room, but just carrying around the handy talkie, testing it out. But I've got a WarsX box and I got the node and all that set up, but I ain't got it figured out really how to use all of it. But I had somebody poke a virus in on me, and doggone it, I just ditched that old computer and I got to get me another one. But yeah, I'll eventually get it all figured out also, you know. Now I'm going to get me an Openspot 4 Pro. That seems to be the one to get. Everybody's got that's having such a good success with it. But anyway, this is Donnie. I'm in Western Kentucky. Kilowatt 4, Papa Oscar, Papa.
Yeah, I've used both the Pi-Stars and the Openspot since I've been doing AM radio and DMR and all that, and I definitely think the Openspot's my favorite by far. Best hotspot by far, in my opinion. So I think you'll like one of the Openspots. They work really well, and they're pretty easy to use. The user interface on the app and online is really, really good.
Yeah, I got that. Okay. Well, have a good afternoon there, and I got a short little piece over here, and I listen time, you know, I'm alone, but I played with some DMR, and when the fusion stuff started back years ago, you know, well, I was one of the first to get a radio with it, and but it wasn't a lot of people jumping on back then, so I got discouraged and got away from it. But yeah, the DMR, it just didn't, I don't know. I had a whole lot harder time understanding people. It was just like, you know, underwater talking, bubbling and stuff. Now, I use this much radio, but once I got over here on, you know, C4 FM and all that, it's been a lot better. Okay. Look forward to the next time. Again, have a good afternoon. K4POP, Donnie.
It was good to talk to you, Donnie. Appreciate the contact, and hope to hear you back on here on America Link soon. Yeah, the DMR is a little bit harder to understand. I would definitely agree with you. The C4 FM comes in a little bit clearer. So, but yeah, thanks for the contact again. It was good to talk to you, Donnie. Hope to hear you on here again soon. Kilo 4 Papa Oscar Papa from KI5IRE 73, and I see JA500 try to get in there as well. So I'll go ahead and take a step out and allow him to jump in here. KI5IRE is going to be clear of America Link.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if I got to figure out a way to pipe that audio from the DB25 into the mixer, because I don't have a external speaker jack on this. So either I got to figure out a way to pipe it in, or I'm gonna have to get another mobile radio, or just get a radio with a speaker out or something. Maybe a FTM500, because the CF4, I would agree that the C4 FM is a lot clearer, I think, than the DMR. I don't know if it's the vocoder or what, but yeah. But I think I'm gonna jump off of here. I'm pretty tired. I worked all day today, and finally had a chance to jump on here and do some live streaming and play on some radio. This is probably the most I've actually gotten to play on radio in a hot minute. So maybe since Dayton. I do FT8 quite regularly at night, but that's pretty much it. I haven't had a whole lot of time for sideband. Just been really busy between storm season that just wrapped up earlier this month, and now work a lot. So, but yeah, appreciate all you guys watching as always. Sorry, got distracted. appreciate all you guys watching. Hopefully I'll be able to do some more live streams a little bit more regularly. Maybe I might try to live stream one more time during my weekend, because my weekend actually just started a little while ago. But yeah, so appreciate all you guys watching again, though. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I don't see any comments that I missed. Don't see any comments that I missed. So yeah, I appreciate all you guys that are watching and make contacts with me too on there. I really enjoy getting to jump on here and you know, talk to you guys, and you know, makes hopefully, you know, makes more contacts with that too. But yeah, so I don't know if Greg's streaming tonight. If Greg's streaming tonight, I might be in his Sonobus later. Make sure to go check him out, Greg K6EGG. He has a awesome channel, does a great live stream, puts a lot of hard work into his live streams. So make sure to go check him out. He has a great live stream, puts a lot of hard work into his stream, so make sure to go check him out. How's it going, Ham Radio Adventure Guy? Good to see you in here, man. I was trying to work you on POTA earlier, but I couldn't. I heard your pile up, but I couldn't get you. I never heard you, just the pile up. But yeah, good to see you in here, man. And I did get the package from you too. I did get the package from you. Thank you for sending that. I should be doing a review on that in the next couple of days, hopefully, if everything works out this week on my days off. Had to work an extra day this last week, so my video making time was cut short by a whole day. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. That thing looks super awesome. But yeah, like I said, appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna jump off of here. Been going for almost 2 hours now. I gotta go get something to eat. I haven't even eaten today, so thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, 73.